Girl, not Glen crispity crunchity ass might be over there cheating on Letitia again. Girl, Letitia, you on everybody post. You need to be worried about Glendale. Cause it's some rumors that he over there on, that a girl over there on Twitter talking about it's fucked up that her man is on TV with Letitia. So how you gonna be the number one bill and your man still out here cheating after a paternity test? But I digress. That's not what we here for. Hey, friend, exactly. That's not what we here for, child. I know I said I was gonna give y'all an update on that Remy Ma shit, but that shit still going on as we speak. Girl, what's the boy name? Captain Crunch from the Block Captain? Baby, he didn't got on the motherfucking internet to try to blast Remy. Said Papoose found out 2 years ago. So Remy, you was cheating 2 years ago, friend? I mean, we still don't know if Papoose was cheating first. But the way he was acting, I seen some parts of the live, but then I had to go. Y'all know me. I had to get to Whole Foods and shit. Remy, I was defending you earlier, friend. But this nigga is corny. This nigga is corny as a motherfucker. He's standing up, yeah, you know, cause he sucker punched me, and you know how I be, girl. Remy, you should have just fixed Papoose teeth and shit, or just did whatever you needed to do, give him a heart transplant, and just worked on it with Papoose at this point. But if he was abusive, y'all know she said he was abusive. I don't know. The moral of the story is Remy and Papoose crazy. It's giving Jocelyn Hernandez and Stevie J. If y'all was gonna do all of this, y'all might as well would have stayed on Love and Hip Hop. Where the fuck was this energy when y'all was on Love and Hip Hop? Y'all was giving power black couple. I guess, child. But let's mosey on down to Salt Lake City because that's what we're here to talk about. Tomorrow I get back to all of the shade and the drama and the OWN network bitches. So tomorrow we're gonna talk about Bill Collective and all of that tea and some other shit. But let's go to Salt Lake City because these my girlies. These are my Caucasian girlies. Sprinkle in some sprinkle in some Latina sauce, picante sauce. I fucks with the Salt Lake City girls. Y'all know they like my favorite Bravo girlies right now. Who is your favorite set of girlies from Bravo right now? Is it Real Housewives of Potomac? Is it Married to Medicine? Is it Salt Lake City? Or is it Beverly Hills? Because I heard Beverly Hills been given. I haven't really gotten into it. I've been like watching it while I was cleaning up the house and shit. So I'm going to really get into it tomorrow. And then I might pick up on the reviews. Tell me if y'all watching Beverly Hills. Do y'all still even fuck with Married to Medicine? Married to Medicine is not giving me everything that it was supposed to give. Potomac isn't either. They need to take a page from these Salt Lake City girlies. We're going to talk about it. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video, friend. Y'all know I'm trying to get to 10,000. Wow. Can I get to my 10,000? Wow. So my 10,000. Wow. I'm so stupid. I had a little Chardonnay, just a tad bit of Chardonnay. So bear with me. Anyway, child. So we in Salt Lake City. We finna talk to Gaslighting Lisa. She being fake towards Bronwyn. We back to talking about Brittany and her high body count, her and her whole slut life as a whole, and her mama. Girl, not her daddy might have been a hoe too. Girl, we gonna talk about Brittany daddy might have been a hoe too. I guess, y'all. And Todd, we found, and this at the end of the episode, so I really don't want to talk about this, but girl, not Todd might have cheated on Bronwyn. Bitch, ain't no way your sugar daddy is knocking at heaven's doors and he's still cheating on you. Girl, I will break that little raggedy dick off, but I guess. Okay, let's see what's going on. So we pick up right after the bar mitzvah or whatever. Meredith in her house with her kids and her husband and shit. They talking about the shit that happened. Meredith talking about how she was so offended because Angie slut shamed Brittany. Remember high body count hair, high body count dress, high body count shoes. Remember Angie read Brittany from head to toe. from the top of your zone, bitch, to the bottom of your pinky toe. So Meredith talking to her family about how she is so upset. Angie talking to her fine ass husband like, oh, you know, she had it out for me. She was so embarrassing. So her husband like, don't let her get you like that again. Angie like, never again will this bitch get me. Cause it's giving. Remember when Sheree set Nene up to come to that party, season 1 of Real Housewives of Atlanta? For some reason, these housewife girls like to embarrass the other girlies and kick them out of their shit. You know what I'm saying? And make them seem like a peasant, like I kicked you out of my shit. Kind of how Mel kicked Tisha out of her gala. Mel from Love and Marriage Trust Me, how she kicked her out of the gala with that little Dookie Brown polka dot dress she y'all so stupid. Anyway, okay, back. So Meredith pissed off, Angie pissed off. Both of them equally pissed off about Meredith kicking Angie out at the bat mitzvah. And then Meredith like, no, because they lied about, you know, my business. So Meredith talking about some old shit. So bitch, you had it on your mind already. You still mad about the old shit that Angie did to you. So why did you even invite her to your bat mitzvah? You was waiting on that bitch to do something. Anyway, girl, so she kept bringing, she broke up again. She was talking about my disability because remember when Angie was like, you could get Meredith a hearing aid, bitch, and turn. That's not funny. That's not funny. So Meredith was like, I don't appreciate her talking about my disability, talking about my hearing aid or whatever. And I like Meredith kids. Her daughter was like, no, it's an enhancement. And her brother and her son was like, no, it's like your superpower. Go power. I love the fact that her kids was still, her kids are 10 toes down with her. Even though a lot of people don't like Meredith, Meredith is blessed because at the end of the day, she got a husband that love her maybe or whatever. But them kids are 10 toes behind Meredith because the daughter was like, no, mama, it's just your special enhancement. And then, you know, the son, a little, you know, Fruitalicious, he like, no, it's like your superpower, bitch. Go, get you, go. Shout out to the hearing aids, to all the hearing aids out there. And that's crazy, though, because I used to have a crush on this Scorpio dude in school. And he had a hearing aid, and everybody used to talk about, his name was Chris. We still friends on Snapchat. Anyway, girl. But he was fine, and he could dress, and his people had money. I was in 8th grade, but I was still out for the prize. Anyway, child, so, okay, so they talking about that. Then everybody getting ready to go on a trip. Before we get ready to go on a trip, Mary goes over Angie's house. Mary walks into Angie's house because Angie ain't answering the damn door. Mary goes in the house, sit down on the damn couch. Angie walk in with a tray, and Mary like, hey, what up, bitch? She almost jumped out of her motherfucking skin. Like, bitch, what the fuck is your whole ass doing in my house? I'm sure that's what Angie wanted to say. Cause, bitch, we cool, but don't just be sitting on my furniture, bitch. I didn't let you in this motherfucker. So that was really funny or whatever. Sidebar, Angie's house was too cute. Shout out to Angie's house. Her house was white with pink accents. It looked like a pink fuchsia color too. I was living for our house. It really gave a girly feminine type of vibe, but I was still here for it, child. I was here for all of Angie's fashions. When I tell you just in that little scene that Mary, and first of all, let me just say I don't fuck with Angie. I think Angie a messy, tacky bitch, but she's a Scorpio, so I'm finna give her some grace. And what I can say, as far as a fashion killer is concerned, baby, when I tell you in the confessional for this scene, Angie had on a low-cut pinstripe suit. It was like at least as low as this, but it was like a pinstripe tuxedo type of suit or whatever. Then when she was in the scene with Mary, she had on this powder blue two-piece number with the Chanel brooch on the side. I wonder if the two-piece was Chanel, but the Chanel brooch on the side with the updo or whatever. Then she, in like a little clip, she had on like a Fendi blazer. Baby, Angie was giving the fashions for the girlies. I'm sorry. Angie was killing the fashions this episode. I was like, damn, it was so close together. We gotta recognize this bitch. The bitch was, yeah, exactly. Anyway, so Mary was talking about Robert. She was downloading Angie on her conversation with her son, saying he tried heroin, Xanax, acid, just all of the things. And I think I was talking about this when the episode aired. I've been around drugs. You know what I'm saying? I've had a lot of friends. I had my own little battle with addiction. Not nothing as hard as he was doing or whatever. But I appreciate the fact that Mary is so transparent. Even in this scene, she was like crying. She was like, I blame myself. What signs did I look out for? She was like, if I'm not to blame, then who is? Baby, when I tell you, when she said, if I'm not to blame, who is? I almost broke down in tears. I literally had to sip my wine to stop from crying. I love the fact that a lot of mothers, a lot of parents, let me take that back. A lot of parents won't accept the fact that maybe they played a role in how their kids turned out, which sometimes you could be the perfect mother and you know your kids turn out a certain way. The moral of the story is I just really appreciated Mary's transparency. She wasn't blaming anybody. She was it was everything. It was everything. I loved it. And I love the fact that Angie sat there quiet. She told her, hey, my mom, you know, dealt with addiction. I know what you mean. It's not you. You did everything that you could do. I love this. I really love this. Like, you could tell that they had like some, you know, a connection. It seemed like real support and a real friendship. And I feel like that's what lacks on some of these other Housewives shows. We don't see anybody on Potomac crying with Karen about her parents, or crying with Karen about what she's going through, or any of the other girlies. We didn't see anybody crying with Melody on Love and Marriage Huntsville about what she was going through. So I love that on this cast, you can see real bonds and real friendships. You know what I'm saying? Because how her and Meredith kind of patched up their little soft spot or whatever, you see her get a little bit deeper with Angie. And it may be a Scorpio thing, because a lot of people open up to me and, baby, I'll cry with you. Now, I'll party with you and we can have a whole bunch of shots of tequila, but I'll cry with you too, boo. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I love this scene. It was everything. I like the fact that Salt Lake City give us depth and real shit along with the crazy shit. Let's get to the crazy. Let's get back to the crazy shit. Okay. So then we get to the villas. We get to Mexico. First of all, no, we in the airport. The airport outfits were given. They was cute. It was kind of basic. It was okay. The girl, I liked, I forgot who had on like this Chanel throw. It was like a multicolored Chanel like throw or whatever. Anyway, so they in the airport. Brian was showing them her dog bite. She done got ate the fuck up, literally. I don't know what dog fucked that bitch up, but when I tell you, it looked like a Rottweiler got a hold of her and was because that bitch, her legs and her arms was fucked the fuck up. So anyway, so they get on the plane. They head to the villas. So they finally get to the villas. They in Puerto Vallarta, whatever. I only been to Cancun and Punta Cana. Anyway, so they get to the villas. The villas are beautiful. Who the fuck paying for these trips? Because on the other shows, they say production be paying for these trips. But why is it that I feel like, and maybe it's the Malcolm X in me, I feel like the black shows don't get the budget that the white shows get unless the cast pitches in and contributes to it. Because I think I remember Married to Medicine saying one year that they contributed to the cost of their cast photo. So I wonder, do the girls contribute to their cast trips, and that's why they have fabulous cast trips, and the black girlies don't contribute and they just get whatever production give them? Because for the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Real Housewives of Potomac, I feel like I'm getting bumfuck Atlanta. Let's go to Six Flags. Like, I got some compared to some of these trips that the white Salt Lake City girlies be going on. I don't know. Tell me if y'all think it's a plot that Bravo set up to come to us with the bullshit, or the Caucasian girlies, the Salt Lake City girlies is really pitching in on these trips. Nevertheless, the villas are bad. So Lisa breaks the rooms up or the villas up. It's like two sets of people. So it's a big deal made out of the fact that Bronwyn gets sent with like Whitney and Angie, and Brittany is over there with the Meredith, the Lisa. You know what I'm saying? So they like, oh, you got kicked out of the Mean Girls squad, which basically mean the popular girls. You got kicked out of the popular girls squad with Lisa and Heather and Meredith and them hoes. Now you over there with Whitney and Meredith, the same bitches that you don't fuck with. Like, the same two bitches. I'm sorry, Bronwyn, and I usually fuck with you. But guess what? The same bitches that you threw under the bus at that camping trip is the same bitches that you gotta lay your head next to. And you thought Lisa was your friend, and then she get mad because she thought Lisa was her friend. But Lisa ain't your friend because she didn't even let you sleep in the same villa as her. She got Brittany in the same villa as her. So Angie and Brittany in the motherfucking room talking about, yeah, and you know, Bronwyn faking, now she seeing, da 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 da. So Bronwyn walks in a room and like, hey, what y'all wearing? Whitney goes say, all I bought is cover-ups. Bronwyn was like, oh, looking like you. I understand. That's the shade be so quick, and Whitney kind of played it off or whatever, but I would have been like, you bald-head bitch. Anyway, so the moral of the story is they talking to Bronwyn, and Bronwyn talking about how she feels some type of way because Lisa didn't invite her into the villa, and her and Lisa been friends, you know, friends longer than all of these bitches. So Whitney was like, aha, bitch. We told you that she was a lying snake ass bitch, but you chose to front us out, and now now it's coming to fruition. Exactly. So I like the fact that Whitney called Bronwyn out on that. Like, ha ha, bitch. We tried to tell your motherfucking ass, but you tried to front us out. Now look at you. You over here with us. So I like the fact that Whitney called her out. Anyway, girls, so then they go to get drinks. You know what? I didn't like none of their dresses at drinks. That's what I can say. When they went out for drinks, none of them look cute. All of it looked like Belk. I ain't even gonna say Fashion Nova. It gave dry like Grandpa Pigeons, Kmart. Y'all remember Kmart? Exactly. It gave Kmart's fashions top of the line. So I didn't like none of their outfits when they went for drinks. But they go and they start sitting for drinks and shit. And Bronwyn immediately tell Lisa, like, you a fake ass bitch. Why the fuck didn't you have me in your villa? I feel some type of way. So Lisa like, no, it's still a nice villa. I don't know why you feel like that. It's right next door. Da, da, da. Bronwyn like, no, ho. You know what time it is. And I'm trying to tell you and you keep playing on my top. So Lisa steady gaslighting her, which this would have pissed me off too. Because, bitch, this is how Lisa knew she was gaslighting Bronwyn. Because she was trying to act like Bronwyn was crazy and she was tripping. But right before then, Lisa was talking to Meredith. And she said she didn't like the way Bronwyn was handling her and da-da. So you did feel some type of way. And that's why you didn't have Bronwyn in your villa. So when Bronwyn called you out on that, bitch, why don't you just say the shit that you just said to Meredith about me and how you really feel about me? Don't gaslight me. So, Lisa, you a fake ass bitch. You not as tough as you think you are, bitch. Because if you was, you would have stood on business when Bronwyn was sitting there saying, bitch, why you put me in this motherfucking villa? I don't like Lisa lying ass. Exactly. Her Addams Family Values looking ass. I don't fuck with Lisa. Anyway, but Lisa started getting a little crunk with Bronwyn. Hold on. And what she said, hold on, I want to see exactly what she said. She was like, I don't know. She said something to the effect like, bitch, I don't like you putting all that bass in your voice. Everybody was looking, I was like, damn, big dick Bronwyn. Bronwyn act like her chain hang low. Do your chain hang low? Do it wobble to and from? Girl, Bronwyn act like she can buy and sell all of these hoes because she told Lisa, I don't like you putting all of that bass in your voice, bitch. She said, take some of that bass out your voice when you talking to me. I like Bronwyn, but I was like, damn, did she tell this bitch to take that bass up out your voice when you talking to me? I said, I guess. Anyway, girl, Brittany, in the meanwhile, Brittany is co-signing. Like, I didn't take your say. Everybody is like, Brittany, shut the fuck up. Mind you, at the beginning of them sitting down, Brittany gonna sit down there and was like, I have an announcement. Because you know this bitch always got an announcement. Me and my daughters, we're making progress. She said one of her daughters came to her house with her friend and spent the night. And she said that was a huge thing. That was a big deal. She said her daughters don't fuck with her because of what happened in her second marriage. Bitch, what the fuck happened in your second marriage where two of your daughters don't fuck with you? Because usually the daughters are close to the mamas. So that's what I want to know. We keep talking about Brittany being a slut from hell. Can we get into why her daughters don't fuck with her and what the fuck happened in her second marriage that make her daughters don't want to fuck with her? And the fact that it's a big deal for her daughter to spend the night with her lets me know something egregious happened. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to speculate the worst, but that's what I want to talk about. If Brittany gonna stay on here, let's not only call this bitch out for porn star by high body count hair. Let's talk about why her daughters don't fuck with her. We see you, Brittany. We see each other. Exactly. Fuck that bitch. Anyway, so Whitney over there snickling and giggling and shit the whole time. I lived for Brittany. I lived for Brittany tonight, and not with Brittany, Whitney. I lived for Brittany. No, Whitney. Because Whitney was over there like, Brittany don't even know that Lisa is using her as a pawn, as a message to send to Bronwyn that I would rather hang out with Brittany than hang out with you. And she was like, that's the ultimate diss. And then at the table when they was beefing, you see Whitney over there just snickling. She is eating it alive. Like, finally, bitch, I'm not in the hot seat. So I was actually living for Whitney just snickling and giggling on the sidelines and shit, and just, you know, throwing her little pieces in. Anyway, Lisa wasn't apologizing. Lisa wasn't apologizing. She couldn't keep it real if y'all paid her to. So then, while they in the midst of arguing and shit, the damn bartender come over and like, ladies, your table is ready. I'm like, your table ready, bitch? We ain't even got to. I'm like, this is just a pregame argument. Like, are we pregame arguing? The fact that when that man said that the table was ready, I was thinking, well, goddamn, we ain't even got to the table yet. And y'all hoes already clowning, girl. So we get to the motherfucking table. They still arguing about the trips. Lisa trying to basically call Bronwyn snobbish. So as they walk into the table, Bronwyn and Lisa still beefing. Bronwyn like, bitch, you tried to call me snobbish. We flew commercial here because you knew they flew private to Bronwyn trip or whatever. And anyway, it was just, they was still beefing. So as soon as they get to the table, child, Angie, she see a bag in her seat, and it's a gift from Meredith, and she looking like, no, this bitch did. Angie, you can just see the look on her face. It's giving, no, you didn't. No. Everything about Salt Lake City gives me 2000s high school sitcoms type of vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be giving all of the things. Anyway, so Angie got an attitude because Meredith then gave her back the gift that she gave her at the bar mitzvah, because you know when Angie got kicked out, she was talking shit like, y'all broke ass bitches don't even bring gifts and shit, and bitch, I bought your dirty ass a gift. So earlier Meredith was like, and I don't even need that because I take keratin, shampoo, vitamin C type of shit or whatever. So she give Angie her gift back. So Angie is pissed off and offended that Meredith is giving her her gift back. So then Brittany chimes in once again when ain't nobody talking to her motherfucking ass. Meredith and Angie trying to, you know, hash out their little differences or whatever. Girl, I don't know why Angie started talking shit. Because Angie was like, well, this all started because of me. And because, no, Brittany was like, this all started because of me, because you were slut shaming me and da da da. Angie was like, bitch, yo, you and your dry ass her got one more time to fuck with me. She said, as a matter of fact, take this motherfucking keratin and then threw the damn shampoo over at Brittany. And everybody like, oh my God. Is this another time that Angie wanted a moment? I don't know, but I mean, it be given. So then Brittany and Angie start arguing again about her being a motherfucking slut. Why do we keep talking about Brittany's vagina? That's all I want to know. I'm with everybody else at this point. We know she a slut. We know she a hooker at the point. Let's just let it go. Like, she a dumb bitch. Anyway, so they talking about her having 3 boyfriends. They flash back to her talking about her daddy had 8 girlfriends. So she get it honestly. Like, girl, so you come from a long line of hoes? Is that what you telling us? Anyway, girl. So Brittany then says that she not having sex with her boyfriend. Come on, say I'm a bitch. I know you ain't went through this whole season stressing us out about Jerry Osmond, and you ain't slobbed on that. Not even, girl, you ain't kissed the tip yet. Brittany, stop playing with me. First of all, as a viewer, let alone your friend, bitch, I wish my friend would go through all of this drama and then tell me she ain't fucked this boy yet. Bitch, if you don't go ride on that horsey, you don't love that man. Go ride his horsey and then come back and then tell me if you love him now. Girl, anyway, but everybody think Brittany lying. I think Brittany lying too. Do y'all think Brittany fucked Jared? Do y'all think Brittany fucked Jared? Yes, we think Brittany fucked Jared. Anyway, girl. So anyway, they everybody like snickling and giggling or whatever because Brittany over there lying, talking about she never fucked Jared. They like, no, bitch, because didn't you say he bought you some lingerie? Then they flashback. Jared bought her some crotchless panties. Brahma like, a nigga that I fucked ain't never gave me no crotchless panties, bitch. You is a liar. And Brittany's still over there stuck on stupid, child. As far as I'm concerned, stop nailing this bitch to the wall. Let her be a oblivious ass hoe in America. We see tons of them on reality TV. Portia, an oblivious hoe. And I love Portia to death. I love Portia. At least she a paid hoe. I love Portia to death, but she an oblivious hoe. Destiny an oblivious hoe. It really ain't no oblivious hoes on Married to Medicine or Potomac. That's probably what Potomac. Oh, Mia. Mia is an oblivious hoe. But I think Mia has self-awareness. At least Mia knows she a hoe and she embrace it. Like, she putting a whole bottle down her throat. Like, and that's how you do it. So, I think that's why people resonate with Mia. Anyway, child, that was pretty much all that happened on the episode. They end going off on Brittany, talking about she a lying ass bitch for not fucking with Jared, knowing he bought her some crotchless panties. Brittany is a lying ass bitch, but I really want y'all girls to get into her daughter tea. We got Mary really carrying the substance part of the episode on her back, literally, because the only substance of Salt Lake City comes from Mary. So anyway, child, it was a good episode to me. I still snickle and giggle because these girls will give you some scenes. I'm talking about to drinks before they even got to the table, while they was at the motherfucking table. They was shading each other and they was giving each other the business. So I was feeling this episode of Salt Lake City. Tell me what y'all thought about the Meredith thing. So at the end, Meredith did apologize to Angie. So at least we got one form of resolution between the girlies. Meredith and Angie, they gonna be cool again. But some tell me that they not. Some tell me that Meredith is still gonna hold a grudge. Because Meredith gives me a grudge holding bitch. I don't know. Anyway, child, so tell me what y'all thought about this episode. Did Angie read Brittany again, or was she wrong for keep slut shaming Brittany or whatever? Brahma was trying to take up for her, like, no, Brittany, you started that slut shit, hoe. You started that shit. What do y'all think about Bronwyn? Was Bronwyn doing too much this episode? Because when she told Lisa to take that bass out your voice, I was like, oh shit, she know her man got more money than y'all. But do y'all think she was overreacting about the room? I feel like, Brahman, if you supposed to be this boss bitch or whatever, and you've been shading Lisa too. You've been shading Lisa and talking shit about Lisa. And let's not forget, you just cursed Lisa out in Palm Springs and was gonna kick her and her husband out and put them on a first class flight. Not even first class. So my whole thing is, you shouldn't be surprised that now it's her trip and she's not inviting you to the villa. I mean, at least she ain't kick you out, because Todd was gonna kick their ass out. So I don't know. Anyway, girl, on the next episode, that's what I was gonna say. Tell me why they at the table and she and Brahman getting emotional and she talking about, y'all don't know about the infidelity in my marriage and how we got through that. Bitch, I know you lying. Bitch, I know for a fact you don't, girl. You ain't sucked on them dirty old wrinkled balls from that man with that white hair. Fucking big ass stomach probably hitting you on top of your head. Ooh, yeah, I'm sorry. For all the ladies with a fat man, I don't know how y'all do it. Do y'all hold the stomach up from hitting you on your head? I don't know. But the moral of the story is, Brahma, I know you not down there fucking on that old ass man and he cheating on you or has cheated on you and you took him back and didn't take him for all of his money. I guess, girl. But I can't wait to see what happened on the next episode. Tell me what y'all thought about the shenanigans that the girlies had on this episode. Are y'all living for Mary and her story with her son? And what are we gonna talk about tomorrow? Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna talk about Bell Collective. I'm gonna go do some more research on Glendale cheating on Letitia allegedly with some bitch on Twitter talking about. She posted text messages and some more shit. He was asking for her number. Bring back the doctor so she can check the dog shit out of Letitia. Anyway, so we're going to talk about Bell Collective tomorrow. I might give y'all some extra tea on what's happening with the Love and Marriage Huntsville, the Remy Ma of it all, girl. Megan suing blogger Milagro Grams. Girl, not Tory Lanez was paying the girl Milagro Grams to dog Megan out. All of this is allegedly, but Megan amended her lawsuit against blogger Milagro Grams, and she has audio recordings of Tory Lanez talking to his father, Sunstar, Daystar, whatever the hell his name, talking about paying her to dog Mill out. So not only did y'all sentence this nigga, but from the jail cell, him and his